Have we got an opponent?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm black now. Okay. Someone's asked me to play the Creepy Crawly. Okay. I don't know which order to play the moves in. Should I play a6 first, and then h6? Or should I play h6 and then a6? Somebody could tell me which ones it should be. Now, which way round? I think as he's played c4, I think g5 looks quite a nasty shot. Oh, Peter 2742, but that's not his grade yet. Okay, now it's Fianchetto. Okay, now we'll play our standard attack on the center, which is a bit dodgy here, I've just noticed. Ooh. Right, okay, let's keep up the pressure. Right. What to do now? A3. Not tricky, but I'm still gonna do it. Okay, let's try. Yes, G4. Now he has some problems in the center. In the fact that his pawn at D4 has a possible weakness. He's doing a kind of good idea. Good idea. Let's take that. I could have taken with the bishop, but I didn't. Maybe I should have. But this should get me more center pawns. Now he's got his pawn back. Now, can I do this? Maybe we can. Oops. Can we develop? Yes, we can develop something. Well, looks like my rook is in danger, just as we saw in that World Championship match. But maybe I can extricate myself. Why isn't this mouse working? It's obscuring my rook. Won't let me move the rook. Yeah, no. I think I can do it. Oh, I've lost my rook. He can take the rook. Oh, he can checkmate me with Queen G8. No, wait a minute. Oh, I've been lucky. I am a lucky player. I just realized. I don't know where he puts his queen. Well, that's life. You win some, you lose some. To commiserate with our opponent. Life can be so cruel. You play a killer move with your queen. Aha. Brilliant sacrifice. To distract. No, wait, I'm going to take that piece. I'm not going to move my knight to G8. Got it. Bishop D3. He's piling on the pressure. Yes, he's threatening me. Now I better get the knight out of trouble. Too risky, but still. Castle. Let's just. I can weaken his pawns. Could be useful in the endgame if he's got double pawns. Well, he's got isolated and double pawns. So let's now. We need to get some guys into action. Yeah, we're behind in development. F4, excellent move. Now where's the knight gonna go? Could go into no man's land. Don't really want to go down here, but I will. Check. So the knight's out on a limb. On the other hand, I might get a checkmate someday. Let's play the bishop out to G. Try again. Lose on time trying to move these pieces. Yeah, bishop G4. How long have I taken? I can't see. Say the time. Oh yeah, 6:53. Oh, he's played. No, he hasn't played at any time. I spent most of my time moving my pieces. Okay, let's go into the attack with maybe queen to b6. Whoops. Still haven't got my king into safety. E4. Excellent. Oh dear. Right, okay, should we put the queen down on, maybe I'll get my queen trapped, but let's take a chance. Queen down to b6. Now, perhaps I can lose my queen to make this exciting. Going deep into enemy territory. Ah, wait a minute. He could have problems. He could have problems. Yes, he does have problems. For once, he's actually thinking about his move. Yeah, good idea. I think we will. Should we check? Check. Then he moves his king to h1. Knight f2 check looks really nasty for him. I don't need to grab his measly pawn at c3. Can I not just check him? Yeah. Okay. No, that's not made. Yeah. Okay, let's do something like knight to f2 check. Yeah. Oh, I won. He's decided he's had enough. Right, it looks like I'm back to grade 2000. So we'll play one more game and see how. Okay, so he was unlucky in that game, as you can see, because, you know, it's quite complete fluke that when he moved his queen into g7, the winning move, it actually lost his queen. So maybe the next player will have his share of luck. Okay, what are we white?
You're white.
Okay. In response to popular demand for one viewer, and we have had at least one viewer, I am playing this Creepy Crawly, and this time I'm going to play the other variation where you play h3 first. And c5, and now I got to play a3. This is kind of a pincer movement. You surround the opponent, yeah? You surround them, let them come forward, and then crush them, yes? From the edge, yes? Okay, so you start really way out on the sides, and then you move gradually towards the center. Because as we know, the existing way of playing chess is totally incorrect. Ignore rule naught. Rule naught says you occupy the center, but not prematurely. So anyway, I better actually play this game because I could lose on time just explaining the first two moves. So in rule naught, you can see it thoroughly discussed in that book, which I cannot show you, but it's the Creepy Crawly opening, available at extremely reasonable sums from the Mike Basman chess course. Okay, black is now trying to source up his center, and we again will try to, and we'll play this formula, which you probably have seen, this method of trying to focus on certain parts of the board, certain parts of the center, black having, or white having established his position in the center, we try and stake out our counterattack. So we're focusing on this d5 square If he hasn't, you know, captured the pawn. If he had captured the pawn, I might have enjoyed myself by tripling his pawns. And after I triple the pawns, I certainly don't want to capture them, but I probably would have to. So he played a good move. I'm going to play d3. This is a bit similar to our last game from the previous week, but it's going to be a more complex game. This one. What should we do? Right. Too many possibilities. I think we're going to play the bishop to f4. Setting a trap. He might want to play e5. Interesting move there. Bishop g5. Okay, we're happy. I hope you're happy. Right. We'll swap, because at least we develop stuff. Let's say take knight. And now we develop our knight. Again, this is dubious, but I think we should retract now. Got to move his queen. I think we work that out. Queen d8. That's probably the best move. Now we must develop again. We don't have to, but we're going to do it anyway. Now at the moment his bishop is not a strong piece, but at least he's got castle. Now should we put that knight in? Yeah, let's put the knight into the center, except he may play f5. Are we worried about that? Yes, we are. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to still stick him up there. Knight to e5. Queen b6. That was a good move. Yeah. I hadn't thought of that. Play knight d6 check. That might upset him a bit. He wouldn't be able to castle. Let's bang in on d6. At least it's a check. Okay, should we crawl over him? We could end in tears, but we're gonna. Now, if we play that, he might play f6. I don't think I like that. If I play knight e5 here, it could work. I think I'll play queen to d2, and that Michi I lots in, by the way, is defending my pawn at b2. f6, fine defensive move. I had some plans, and maybe we can do a bit of advancing here. Pawn to g5. Maybe we can get that. King opened. Attack the king in some way. Queen c7. Now, if I play queen f4, I don't quite like that, but maybe I can play a kind of Zwischenzug, which is an in-between move. I just take the pawn on f6 because, you know, if he takes my knight, I can either take his pawn check. I think I probably wouldn't. I think I'll take his knight rather than the pawn. I could play queen g5, but that's maybe showing off. So let's play pawn takes knight check. He takes with the king. Now let's hit him again, shall we? Queen g5 check. Looking quite promising, this position. King back to f8. I think we should probably put a rook on an open file. That's what they say. Rooks are good on open files. Now, I think we now have a threat again. And still his bishop at c8 hasn't actually spoken, has it? It would be called a bad bishop because it's blocked by its own pawns. On the other hand, my knight could have a good outpost on e5. Fine move. Queen c7. I can take the pawn check. I can't see any reason why not. I can play knight e5. Is that threatening anything? I can't see. It's that, so I just keep eating stuff. So because he's got these doubled isolated pawns, that's his problem, that they fall like ripe plums. And still, as we say, the bishop has not spoken. King to g8. Maybe we can bang something in. I could take the d4 pawn, but maybe the knight on e5 would be in a fine outposted position, because that knight cannot be attacked by enemy pawns. And it's looking a bit grim for black. I actually haven't got both my rooks into action yet. Bishop b7, and I think can't see anything wrong with castling. Yep, I want to rubble the dukes or double the rooks on the g file and start to put pressure on his king. a5. Yep, and I think now it would be good. We can't play rook takes g. I think we must double the rooks. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, let's double the rook by playing rook g3. It's looking like a reasonably strong position for white. And black's defending well. He's going to get his rook into action. I think we'll have to have a threat here. And the rook's moving. Now maybe we just move the rook to g6. I think so. Rook to g6 looks good. It's done it. Yep. Now black is difficult. Yeah, at least black's got a threat now. He's threatening to play rook a5 to dislodge my queen. So I think we could come across here. Now if he plays rook a5, rook e8 would actually mate him. Meanwhile we have a strongish threat coming, but it's still not quite enough to finish him off. Let's see what he'll do. Rook to f8. Excellent move. Yeah. Now if we play rook e7, that's looking quite strong again. Can't see anything. He's got rook e7. He's still not yet on his knees, but his bishop's in danger. He's got to save that. Right. Now what? We can sacrifice a couple of times, but there's no mate there. We could play queen e6. Only 3 minutes left to finish this off. Right. Maybe slowly does it. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Nope, not the rook. The queen. Queen to d6. Yeah. Okay. Queen to d6. Kind of lets his bishop escape by c5. Queen to d6, we're sort of creeping into the position. Is it going to work there? Ah, yes, I think it could work now. Right, now maybe we try and win his bishop, among other things. Ah, wait a minute. Nope, I think we can win. Sheesh, get that. Okay. Okay, trying to win the bishop. Queen takes h3. Okay, that's a good sacrifice. I think we'll just take that off. Still hasn't quite got any counterattacks on my king. But okay, now I think we have a chance to win. Let's try queen to e6 check. Now he's threatening to play queen takes rook check, so it's lucky I checked him first. Ignore, ignore. Okay, can you see the winning move? If so, score 20 points. I think 96 does the trick. Right, my grading's gone up. Okay. Okay, so that was an interesting game and well played to black. And thank you for my other opponent. Excellent. So see you next week. And don't forget to check out the game to see if you're world champion. Thanks. Bye. And thanks to Ollie, who actually rescued us many times, but not today. We didn't make any mistakes.